ang RMN Pantay Balota 2022, the RMN Election Coverage.
Sama-sama Pantay Balota. Sama-sama Pantay Balota.
Lumipas at magbago ang panahon. Iisa at nakatatak ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. Higit-6 na dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino. Sa Metro Manila, ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay. Malaki man o sa maliit na paraan, pwede kang maging bayani sa sarili mong kakayahan. Kwentong Bayani. Tunghayan ang mga storya ng bawat individual at organisasyon na siyang magbibigay ng inspirasyon sa mga komunidad, lipunan at sa bawat mamamayan. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani. Dito sa DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho tuwing Sabado alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at sa Facebook page ng RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Hatid ng Benita at Catalino Ya Foundation at ng RMN Networks. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat ng Sabado. April 23 po tayo, 2022. Samahan niyo po kami hanggang alas 11 ng umaga mula po sa RMN, DZXL 558 Manila, Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga. Siyempre, ang aking partner, naman ako na-miss ko to last Saturday, partner Jojo Armenta. Good morning!
Good morning, partner Jenny. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat at sa mga nakikinig at nanonood dito sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila, Kwentong Bayani. Good morning po sa ating
Good morning.
lahat.
Kamusta muna ang Holy Week? Wala tayo nung Sabado, hindi ba?
Oo nga, oo. Nako, stay lang ako sa bahay. Just, spend time with my family. Masaya naman kahit nasa bahay lang. Hindi kami nakapag-beach kasi parang late plans.
Oo.
So, ayun, ikaw, kamusta ka, partner
Ay, kami
Jenny?
Holy Week retreat. But of course, eto, balik tayo trabaho ngayon at maganda rin, partner, ating mga pag-uusapan because ang April, sabi nga, ay technology, no? Para yung ating pinag-uusapan.
Yes, so BCYF Benita and Catalina Foundation celebrates April as Technology Month. Kasi alam mo naman, partner Jenny, we have great access and easy access to the technology. So we want to talk about it, kung paano nga ba natin magagamit ang teknolohiya bilang isang mamamayan ng bansa natin and being socially responsible as well in using this technology.
Correct. And for the past few episodes natin ng ating Kwentong Bayani, maganda pa rin ang ating mga pinag-usapan tungkol dyan at napakagagaling na ating mga naging guest nga, partner.
Mm-hmm. And I think makaka-relate talaga din ng maraming nakikinig sa atin kasi this is the world now, no? We use technology everywhere. Kaya naman, for sure, this morning, maraming matututunan ng ating mga manonood at nakikinig sa radyo. Kaya simulan na natin, partner Jenny.
Go ahead.
Yes, so nandito na ang ating unang panauhin sa umagang ito, ipakilala ko na. He is the Chief Commercial Officer and General Manager at Paynamics Technologies Incorporated, a global payment solutions provider that is offering secure, efficient, and reliable electronic payment solutions based in the Philippines. So concurrently, he is also one of the directors of Digital Commerce Association of the Philippines, a non-stock, non-profit organization founded by the key players in the e-commerce industry. He is also the former chairman of the e-commerce committee at the FinTech Philippines Association, an inclusive financial trade organization in the Philippines. Ang ating pong unang guest sa umagang ito, walang iba kundi si Mr. Mark Joseph Panganiban. Hi MJ, good morning.
Sir MJ.
Magandang umaga, Jojo. Hi Jenny, magandang umaga sa inyo.
Good morning. How are you today, Sir MJ?
Ay, mabuti po. At maraming salamat sa pagkakataong to, no? To be part of your morning show.
Of course, it's our pleasure. Eto na, partner, umpisahan ko na. Eto nga, gusto naming malaman. Sir MJ, ano ba ang iyong personal advocacy? Malaman namin yan.
Nako, personal advocacy. Siguro yun nga, no? Siguro naging mapalad tayo na nagkaroon tayo ng karera na naging inclined sa technology, no? Sa nakaraang 12 years, nalinya po tayo sa e-commerce, no? O yung electronic commerce. And yung e-commerce kasi is essentially 12 years ago, yung pag pinag-usapan yung e-commerce, ang mga tanging brand na usually you can relate to e-commerce are the likes of eBay, Sulit. Then fast forward to present now, we have the likes of Lazada, Shopee, among other things, no? Sometime in 2010, yun nga, I stumbled upon this particular career in e-commerce, wherein ang naging trabaho ko, actually, Jenny and Jojo, is actually bumaba doon sa mga micro and small medium enterprises. Kasi nga, ito yung may pangangailangan pagdating sa pag-i-enable pagdating sa technology. Kasi nga sa Philippines, 95, if I'm not mistaken, 99.5% ng total economy ng Pilipinas is composed ng micro, small, and medium enterprises. And sa popularity ng internet sa Pilipinas, less than 1% lang yung mga negosyo na kayang mag-transact at makapag-engage sa kanilang mga customers, no? Kaya ang ginawa natin since 12 years ago up to present, ganito pa rin yung ating nagiginagawa. Bumababa tayo sa mga iba't ibang probinsya, sa mga iba't ibang rehiyon, kung saan yung technology, sometimes kasi marami kasing mga maliliit na negosyo natatakot sa technology kasi nga madalas nilang naiisip ito ay mahal, mahirap gawin, komplikado intindihin. Tayo kasi yung ating ina-evangelize sa kanila, ang technology by definition is supposed to make things simpler, not more complex.
Right.
No? So yun yung overall messaging natin sa mga MSMEs na ito ay hindi dapat kinakatakutan, instead dapat ito ay ine-embrace kasi nga parang the internet is actually one of the greatest equalizer of economy. Kasi halimbawa, ikaw bilang isang maliit na negosyante, kung ikaw ay available sa internet, meron kang capability to engage, for example, to promote your business online, to receive digital forms of payment, and to fulfill your obligations to your customers. Kahit meron pa tayong mga malalaking negosyo katulad ng SM, Robinson, kung ikaw kahit maliit ka negosyo at ikaw ay capable of doing e-commerce, parang you're now equally parang naging equalizer nga ngayon yung internet kasi parehas na kayong capable to engage with your respective customer. And ikaw bilang maliit na negosyo, since kadalasan for example yung mga maliit na negosyo minsan nasa bahay lang din. So ngayon parang kahit nasa bahay ka, yung cost mo very minimal, pero yung what you're capable of doing is just simply the same also of those who can operate also online, even the biggest enterprises. So yun yung the kind of messaging that we've been telling, and we've been trying to influence our micro, small, medium enterprises, no, in the aspect of what am I really passionate about. So yun yung pag-engage sa ating mga MSMEs.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, follow-up question ko lang dun, partner. So, Sir MJ, yung SMSC ba yung pinaka-main target audience nyo or target market nyo?
Well, you can say that, no? Kasi at the end of the day, kami naman, for example, no, I will wear naman yung aking yung pagiging general manager ng Paynamic. So kami naman, ang aming target customer is actually depende dun sa produkto namin. So for example, meron kaming payment gateway. So payment gateway kasi, that actually requires, obviously a website, and then, it actually essentially more targeted sa mga businesses who already have a pre-existing website. Pero one of the things that we're now pushing forward, especially during the pandemic, we recently got a license for an electronic wallet or an EMI wallet from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, wherein we actually developed an e-wallet called PayBiz. So meron kaming pay-based na product. It's actually an app that any MSME could actually download using their Android or Apple devices. And what this allows them to do is to sign up an e-wallet. And again, knowing an e-wallet, diba, kailangan mo ng cash in, kailangan mo ng pa-cash out. Yung cash in niya is essentially receiving payments from their customer. Kasi pag meron ka ng pay-based at na-activate ka na, you as a business can now accept all possible digital forms of payment from your customer. So there it be like GCash, Paymaya, ShopeePay, GrabPay, even the online banking like BDO, BPI, even the over-the-counter payments like Palawan Express, and Hillier, Cebuana, among other things. By simply registering and downloading yung aming pay-based app that any MSME could use, no? Kasi one of the biggest pain point or problem na na-encounter ng mga MSMEs, parang gusto nila mag-receive ng, for example, ng GCash, then magsa-sign up sila sa GCash, mag-maintain sila ng contract, tapos mag-maintain sila ng platform, tapos mag-monitor nila yung GCash na. Similarly, magsa-sign up sila sa Paymaya, ganun din, panibagong kontrata, panibagong platform, ShopeePay, panibagong kontrata, panibagong platform. So what we're trying to make it, what we're trying to do here is kami naman sa Paynamics, through Paybiz, we already aggregated all possible payment options that they would need to set up so that they can receive yung mga payments na sa mga customers nila in a single app. So, isang kontrata, isang dashboard na lang tinitingnan nila. And again, ang maganda dito si Paybiz, wala siyang setup fee, wala din siyang maintenance fee. And nagiging ano na lang nila would be yung transaction fee, which is very minimal and practically the same transaction cost that they're going to encounter in case they decided also to go individual route, no, na parang sign up sila ng individual contracts with the other payment provider. So yun yung kumbaga yun yung convenience na ginawa natin, na yun yung realization din natin during the pandemic, na baka this is something that we really have to do now, especially that parang during this pandemic that we're going through. Syempre, at the end of the day, can we actually make ourselves more relevant sa mga micro, small, and medium enterprises?
Right, right. Amazing.
Galing, ano? Oo nga, partner, maganda itong mga programa ni Sir MJ. Pero Sir MJ, doon kanina sinasabi mo, yung unang tanong ko na personal advocacy mo, na napakaganda. But ano yung mga paraan na sa palagay mo maximize natin yung paggamit ng ito nga, pinag-uusapan natin yung technology nila ni partner, no, sa ating programa. And how does it make, sabi nga, a difference? Lalo ngayon dahil, syempre, nasa COVID-19, ito na ang naging kalakaran, no? Mas gumanda, lumakas yung technology natin.
Well, Jenny, we have to accept that yung e-commerce kasi has already been democratized.
Yes.
What do I mean by this, no? It's already democratized because whenever we think of doing something, for example, gusto natin kumain, ngayon, dati, ang iisipin na, anong ulamin ko, anong pwede kong bilhin sa palengke. Ngayon, kung gusto mong kumain, parang tinatamad yata akong kumain, magpa-deliver na lang kaya ako, mag-order na lang kaya ako sa Grab, mag-open na lang kaya ako ng Food Panda. So yung nagiging part ng consciousness natin is actually parang, teka, pwede ko ba itong gawin digitally? Okay? So meron ng ganong type of consciousness. Meron kong gustong bilhin. Kaya lang, for example, medyo tumaas ang cases halimbawa doon sa lugar nila. Parang, teka, baka available to sa Lazada, baka available to sa Shopee. So what do I mean by this? So essentially, the e-commerce already been democratized, and as consumers, we already have that kind of that sense of consciousness na parang if it's something that can be done digitally, I'd rather do it digitally because that gives a certain level of convenience, confidence, among other things, other than also variety. Now, sa perspektibo naman ngayon ng mga maliliit natin negosyo. Kasi for example, pag pumunta ka ng Boracay, pag pumunta ka na halimbawa ng Cebu, ng Davao, or iba pang mga tourist destinations natin, di ba usually, and pinag-usapan nyo kanina ni Jojo and Jenny, no? Parang for example, sayang, di kami nakapag-beach. So when we go to certain places sa Pilipinas, di ba parang minsan ang hinahanap kasi natin is yung parang, ay sayang, konti lang nabili kong pasalubong, or worse, nako, pasensya ka na Jojo, wala akong nabiling pasalubong para sa'yo. And try to imagine, sasabihin ni Jojo, actually, kahit wala akong nabiling pasalubong at alam kong galing ka halimbawa ng Iloilo, meron akong kilala na isang nagbebenta ng pasalubong sa Iloilo. Ito yung website nila, pwede kang umorder para paghatian natin. So, try to imagine that kind of conversation na parang even, again, a micro, small, medium enterprise, even the likes of pasalubong itself, no? Na parang hindi mo kailangan gumastos ng airfare, ng barko, para makabili or makatikim ng mga native delicacies ng mga particular probinsya na pinupuntahan natin pag tayo nagbabakasyon, because it's an ideal scenario for me na lahat ng maisip mo, gusto mong bumili ng banana chips, ng chicharon, ng particular probinsya, punta ka lang online and you can already buy that product from that particular seller, from that particular small business. And imagine, not only sila bilang negosyo, sila ngayon, hindi na lang limitado so ilang turista yung pumupunta sa lugar nila, because other than the physical tourist na nakakasalamuhan nila face to face, they also have, meron silang parang kumbaga value add, meron silang additional revenue that they can generate because they have now direct to consumer channel, particularly by selling online and doing e-commerce, especially with that kind of level of consciousness and again interest among Filipinos, because again tayo nga magkano ginagastos natin kada 11, 12 pag may mga online sale, diba? Try to do that kind of campaign in promoting small businesses in the Philippines, diba? It's a very good scenario na lahat tayo pwedeng yumaman, lahat tayo pwedeng maging progresibo.
Right.
Oh.
Nag-guilty naman ako dun sa 11-11. Ay, naku, partner dyan. Alam ko, gumaganyan ka din sa, sa Shopee or Lazada. Alam mo yan, easy access to products. MJ, I'm just curious, regarding the social impact of technology naman, because our listeners wanted also to know about social responsibility related to the advocacy of BCYF then. Do you think the use of technology would be more on pros or cons?
Well, it's obviously on the pro side, no. Pero I guess one of the siguro pag-usapan na rin natin ano yung mga particular limitation na nakikita natin or challenges, no. Bakit until now yung mga bigger brands pa rin yung mga familiar yan. Lazada, Shopee pa rin yung mga typical na naaalala natin whenever we think of buying something. One of the biggest challenges I have faced and personally in the past 12 years in dealing with parang equipping MSMEs, siguro nga parang for example nga marami sa kanila natatakot, marami sa kanila talagang hindi naman talaga sanay gumamit for example ng ganyan, no, because usually yung mga masasarap o yung mga magagaling gumawa ng mga pasulubong products halimbawa, ito ay minsan siyempre mga nasa kumbaga mga older generation, sabihin na natin gano'n, no, to be more politically correct. And doon pa lang pag pinagtabi mo na yung for example yung generation gap, kasi sila ito yung tinatawag nating mga digital migrants, kasi kumbaga parang nung pinanganak sila na nag-aaral sila at nung nag-iisip sila wala namang internet dati. Only very recently naging part ng buhay natin yung internet. So ang naging impact nito to where we are today is siyempre parang magaling sila gumawa na for example lang sapin-sapin, magaling sila gumawa ng banana chips, ng chicharon, pero yung pag-adapt to technology dahil hindi naman nila kinalakihan to, doon ngayon papasok I guess in terms of the social impact. And again, this is actually a call, no, maybe for example through your foundation, baka ang maganda natin gawin is nga parang yung skills matching. So for example, yung kabataan, for example, yung mga out of school youth. Ito, ako nga I have a 4-year-old toddler, no? I have a 4-year-old child. And yun nga, parang nagulat ako. Yung anak ko, nung bumili ako ng iPad, ng tablet, hindi ko siya kailangan turuan. Marunong siya magbukas, marunong siya mag-input ng PIN, marunong siya mag-open ng gusto niyang panoorin sa tablet niya. So how will we relate that? Ang kabataan ngayon, hindi mo siya kailangang turuan about technology because by default marunong na siya. Now, can we actually use this kind of skill and match it doon sa, for example, to actually who need it most, na parang that actually needs promoting. Na for example, yun nga, sa galing natin gumawa ng content sa pagti-TikTok natin, sa pagti-Facebook natin, di ba? Pwede ba natin tong, for example, ikabit or rather ipares sa isang for example, sa isang produkto, isang small business. Kasi that way, ang napopromote mo yung business pero ginagamit mo yung talento at skills nung digital native kung tawagin. So pagparisin natin yung digital native sa digital migrant and imagine the kind of impact that it will actually make in the overall economy, no?
Right.
So yun yung ako personally nakikita ko na parang siguro yun yung magandang nating gawin. And maybe that's something, that initiative that your foundation could also take, maybe jumpstart, no?
Right.
It could be a great avenue for that.
Okay. Alright, so yun partner, maganda talaga no yung mga ganitong klaseng program. But supportahan of course yung sinasabi nating ganitong klaseng industriya. Pero sa palagay mo Sir MJ, susugan ko din yung tanong ano pa mga kailangang suporta sa ngayon sa sitwasyon natin ganito para sabi nga mas malaman ng ating bansa yung mas kailangan pa sa bahagi ninyo?
Well, siguro na pinag-uusapan na niya dahil natanong mo na lang din. Well, a lot of the challenges din kasi a part of that is infrastructure and regulatory in nature.
Uh-huh.
So, for example, and siguro kung kayo ay madalas nagta-travel, di ba, we still encounter may mga areas pa rin na medyo mahina ang signal. Diba? So, minsan, for example, a particular telco lang yung available, yung particular telco medyo mahina. So, yung infrastructure, marami pa rin tayong kailangan improve. Although, if you're going to compare it 10, 12 years ago, it has significantly improved. But, medyo nakakalungkot isipin, katulad ko na medyo napapadalas ng travel also recently, talagang sadyang may mga lugar pa rin tayo na medyo may limited internet. And kung sa ganon, supposedly nga, di ba, yung internet dapat yung ating greatest equalizer, tapos kung mahina signal sa kanila, ano pa ngayon yung, di ba, parang how do we expect these types of small businesses to really propel their business on the internet kung yung signal mismo is mahina? So that's number one. Number two, siguro kailangan din palakasin yung ease of doing business kasi marami ang gustong magnegosyo dahil madali na nga, dahil madali. Pumunta ka lang ng Facebook, pumunta ka na ng Lazada, ng Shopee, pwede ka na maging isang seller. But kung gusto mo nang i-legitimize yung business mo, one of the greater pain point among aspiring businesses is yung pagkuha ng permit, yung for example, yung minsan nagkakaroon pa ng, if not red tape, nagkakaroon pa minsan ng mga fixer in some particular areas, no. So kailangan din palakasin nga yung parang anti-fixer law, yung ating ease of doing business kasi nga parang sa isang negosyo, parang ako kung gusto kong magnegosyo, dapat ang suportang dapat kabaliktaran, imbis na pahirapan mo ko, dapat padaliin mo para sa akin because yung impact na magagawa ko bilang negosyante, hindi lang para sa sarili kong kapakanan na kumbaga i-uplift ang aking sariling buhay at ang aking pamilya, but also kung ang negosyo ko ay lumaki at gumanda, pwede kong extend to sa ibang tao by employing people. Businesses develop jobs. Kung ang economic natin is parang lagi pinag-usapan yung unemployment rate, paano tataas ang employment rate natin kung yung mga negosyo na gustong magnegosyo sa Pilipinas ay nahihirapan to open and maintain a business in the first place. So I guess yun yung mga malalaking big rocks na kailangan i-address ng ating pamahalaan, no? At siguro sa parating na election by May 9, these are the types of consideration that we have to think of as we choose our leaders. Mm-hmm. Kasi sino ba yung mas makakatulong sa atin in overcoming those challenges.
Okay, very well said.
Marami nating
election.
Napakaraming inspiring words and wisdom from MJ. Naku, ngayong umaga, I'm sure una pa lang yan, busog na ang ating mga nakikinig sa RMN. Salamat, MJ. Naku, if meron kang social media accounts, pwede mo siyang i-share ngayon para ma-follow ka nila.
Yeah, for social media, you can follow me. Although, that's really more personal in nature, no? So, MJ Panganiban PH. Pero siguro sa mga nakikinig sa atin, kung kayo po ay maliit na negosyante, micro, small, or medium enterprises, at you would like to compete dito sa ating e-commerce industry, no? Hindi niyo po kailangan pahirapan ng inyong mga sarili. Meron po tayong tool. Kami po sa Paynamics, meron po kami dinevelop na tool para sa inyo called Paynamics Paybiz. So, ang pangalan po ay Paybiz. Pumunta lang po kayo sa paybiz.ph or pumunta po kayo sa Google Play at Apple App Store. Hanapin niyo lang po yung Paybiz. At doon pa lang, in less than 5 minutes, you can set up an account and you're going to start accepting a wide variety of digital forms of payment from your customer and even set up your own online store in Paybiz. No? So yun po, paybiz.ph, powered by Paynamics.
Okay. Nako, ganda na ating umaga, Sir MJ. Salamat. At,
thank you, MJ.
Thank you for the opportunity, Jojo and Jenny. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Ayan, thank you, partner. Ang ganda na ating pinag-usapan ni Sir MJ Panganiban. Siya po ang Chief Commercial Officer and General Manager at Paynamics Technologies Inc. Ayan, partner.
So, yun na. Ngayon pa lang. Una pa lang yan, Partner Jenny. For sure. Maraming nang natutunan ng ating mga listeners. Actually, perfect din talaga si MJ na guest for technology kasi financial tech is really in and trending right now. So, I think we really need to talk about and discuss about that.
Okay. Sa pagbabalik natin, partner, meron pa tayong isang panauhin. So, ito naman ay maganda na naman nating ibabahagi sa ating mga nakikinig at nanonood. Tutok pala sila ha, mga kasama sa amin ni partner Jojo sa Kwentong Bayani, RMN DZXL 558 Manila. I-like nyo po and subscribe ang aming YouTube channel, DZXL 558. Sa partner tayo magbabalik at meron pa tayong isang guest na ibabahagi sa kanila. Dito lamang sa programang
Kwentong Bayani.
Ang baho ng ref!
Ang baho nga, Han!
Anyari?
Mabaho ang ref nyo? Bumili ng Everest Refrigerators with odor control filter that helps absorb impurities and odors to keep food smelling fresh always.
Amoy bagong luto ah.
Sarap!
Everest Refrigerators, fresh smelling food always.
Everest Refrigerator for fresh smelling food always. Available na leading appliance stores nationwide.
Para sa damit na ka-bloom sa bango, subukan ang Charm Fabric Conditioner.
Charm Fat Bar, bangong gumagabloom. Charm Fat Bar, damit ay may bango ng salibong bulaklak.
Charm Fabric Conditioner with Stay Fresh Technology. Damit ay ka-bloom sa bango.
Charm Fat Bar, bangong gumagabloom. Charm Fat Bar, damit ay may bango ng salibong bulaklak.
Charm Fabric Conditioner. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Sa Metro Manila, DZXL. Radyo, trabaho. DZXL. Ang tunay na gabay sa hanap buhay. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani.
oras natin sa buong kapuluan, 35 minuto na po makalipas ng ika-10 ng umaga. Kwentong Bayani patuloy pa rin sa umagang ito. Radyoman Jenny and si partner Jojo. Partner?
Yes, magandang umaga sa ating mga nakikinig. Ayan, dahil kanina we talk about fintech. Ngayon naman, partner Jenny, meron tayong pangalawang panauhin. Also to talk about, technology and how we can use it to become socially responsible. Pakilala ko na, partner Jenny.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he is the owner of Elitist Kitchen, a home-based food business that delivers graze boxes and tables, cheeses, wines, and steak kits.
Wow.
He was also the 2018 to 2019 charter president of JCI Quezon City Luna, creating sustainable community projects. He was also the 2020 Metro Area Chairman for Oplan Kaagapay, the disaster response arm of JCI Philippines. He is also part of BNI Hawk and Rotary E-Club of EDSA Ortigas, a cook, a dancer, a technical scuba diver, and an avid gamer of tabletop board games and video games. Pakilala po natin ang ating pangalawang panauhin ngayong umaga, si Francis Fabi. Good morning, Francis.
Good morning, Francis.
Jojo. Good morning. Thank you for letting me be here.
Yes, kamusta ka naman, Francis?
Okay naman. Maganda naman ang umaga. Very lively. So kanina, tapos na naman yung deliveries for today. So.
At ang ganda din ng background niya, partner Jen.
Nakakagutom.
Nakakagutom.
Oo nga.
Magandang good morning para sa ating lahat. Sige, Francis, simulan na natin, no? Our first question for you. So, can you share to us and to our listeners, what is your personal advocacy?
So, my personal advocacy talaga is I really like to help, especially when it comes to environment and mental health issues. So, sa environment kasi because scuba diver nga, so we do a lot of cleanups, especially in Anilao, and we try to find ways to give environmental programs na para mas ma-ingrain kasi syempre yung pag-clean up is the parang the tip of the iceberg when it comes to environmental issues, no? So we want to ingrain it ng mas earlier for some para hindi na mas maraming hindi magkalat sa dagat and everything. sa mental health naman, we really love to create parang so galing sa chapter namin, although this is partnered with kaya naman si Lali is siya talaga yung tumulong to have partners for this. So we have a mental health first aider program in JCI Philippines right now dahil sa tulong niya. And that's something that we really are pushing for, na magkaroon ng mawala yung stigma sa mental health.
Okay, so yun pala, no? Talagang medyo ano rin, sabi nga, more on environment din si Sir Francis. But Sir Francis, kasi nga, ito, pinag-uusapan natin sa programa, no? This month of April, of course, yung BCYF sa Technology Month. Sa palagay po ninyo, ano ang social impact nito sa atin, sa lahat sa atin, lalo ngayon, sa paggamit po natin ng technology? As pinag-uusapan nga po natin yan for this month.
So, ang social impact talaga niya is that, especially ngayon na yung mga bata, nag-start na sila mag-cellphone. Alala ko nung ako,
totoo.
I think first time ko nagkaroon ng cellphone
Ilang
was
taon?
First in high school.
Oo.
So, like bawal ako like dati nakikigamit lang ako ng phone. Ngayon lahat kailangan may cellphone. And this really means na we're connected, hindi ko naman masabing shallow, but not in a deeper sense like before, to people, but we're connected with a wider range of people, of opinions and everything. So this parang this makes it na yung mga tao mas either maraming natututunan or mas madaming nag-influence sa kanila when it comes to their decision making. So that's a bit, in some ways that's a double-edged sword na nakakatulong siya. Siyempre, mas madami tayong information, mas marami tayong pwedeng nalalaman. And dahil nga masyadong free makakuha ng information, mahirap din gamayin kung ano yung tama at ano yung mali dun sa mga information na nakukuha natin.
Ayun pala.
So ito Francis, i-relate natin kasi kanina we talk about fintech, no, CMJ. I can see that your background is Elitist Kitchen. How can we maximize the use of technology? Kasi I can consider you as small enterprise, di ba? Tama ba? Oo. How can we maximize the use of technology in making your business grow?
So what's really good with technology now is it's easier and also and mas mababa na yung pay hurdle. Like kunwari, right now when we create our own posts and everything, hindi na namin kailangan mag-hire ng graphic designer. Although syempre maganda pa rin yun, no, in time. But in a sense na there's Canva, it's a free app. There's sa Facebook pa lang and sa Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you can promote your products, you can create content for everything, and you can easily give it out. So yung ad sobrang mura siya, and it's very easy to do, easy to learn, to get it across a number of people. Kasi dati na parang ang taas ng pay hurdle na kailangan mo bumili ng radio ads, TV ads, or billboards and everything. So right now, because of the internet, pwede kang makilala and pwede mo ma-build yung brand mo. So, lalo na for Elitist Kitchen na sobrang we started before the pandemic, a little before the pandemic, especially during the pandemic. Yung kung hindi dahil sa technology natin ngayon with the internet, hindi kami lalakas kasi the first 2 weeks of the pandemic, when it went lockdown talaga, nagulat kami na araw-araw may sale kami. Akala namin hindi na mangyayari. Akala namin baka kailangan natin magpalit ng business. Paano ba natin ito gagawin? But we tried it. We promoted in social media. We joined different Facebook groups, and we promoted our business, and it grew. And every day may orders kami. Kahit mag-isa lang ako gumagawa noong time na yon ng boxes dito sa house. We were doing it every day and shipping out, and masaya, and nag-grow kami from there.
Follow-up question ko lang, no, partner dyan kay Francis. Francis, we know that Grace boxes are booming now. Ano yung tingin mong uniqueness ng Grace boxes among other food catering industry?
So, Grace boxes kasi, there's this parang feeling na nakakataas siya. But when you see also the pricing, especially the pricing ng boxes namin, hindi naman pala siya ganun kataas or ganun kamahal. And ang nangyari is that it became a replacement kasi paminsan, like kunwari for cakes, maminsan magbibigay kang birthday cake, ilang birthday cake na bibigay mo, paminsan natatanggap ng mga tao 3, 5, yung iba pinamimigay na lang ng buo yung cake, hindi natitikman. So the Grace box becomes a memorable item, lalo na if Elitist Kitchen siya, dahil nga yung Elitist Kitchen has its own unique homemade dips. So meron kaming garlic cilantro, cream cheese, salted chocolate cream, so inside the box. So hindi siya parang pumunta lang ng supermarket, linagay lahat sa box. It's really something curated, something special to give. And this makes it a very unique gift option for friends or even for corporate, for events and weddings.
Okay. Titingnan ko yung niya, partner, yung Facebook page ni Sir Francis.
Sarap.
Ganda.
I haven't tried, but I'm gonna order. Nasa Batangas kasi ako. Maabot ba kayo ng Batangas, Francis?
Kaya naman actually, medyo mataas lang ang delivery fee. Tapos nalalagyan lang namin ng ice. So yun,
Okay.
kaya special handling lang.
Oo.
Yeah, correct.
Ayan. But anyway, Sir Francis, ano ba sa palagay mo yung mga posibleng pwedeng gawing suporta, the government, yung mga nakapaligid sa atin at nakikinig sa atin sa business industry. Ayan, para sa part ng Elitist Kitchen, para umunlad lalo.
I think one of the best things that can happen is to really regulate also the providers for yung mga Grab Food and Food Panda and the rest.
Bakit, sir?
Because ang nangyayari ngayon, because they have free reign on everything, syempre nagiging masyadong paminsan mataas na yung service charges na nagkakaroon ng bigla ng hurdle rate for small businesses like ours to get into those fields. Pagka nagkaroon kasi ng pag nagkaroon at least ng government reach for those things, tapos sinabi nila na dapat meron lang na-regulate yung pricing and yung percentages. I think more people can really grow their businesses, and I think it's even better for companies like them because more businesses will be able to come into those those platforms. Yun. One of the things I think very important.
Yes. And matanong ko lang din, Francis, do you think you're getting that kind of support? I mean, that much support that you need in that industry right now?
In the food industry, I think kailangan lang siguro ng more awareness for us businesses. Kasi nalalaman ko na lang through the grapevine, someone is in a DTI program, a DAOST program, na meron naman pala for small businesses. Na I don't think everyone knows na that there's something there for them. And magaganda yung mga programa nila, pero hindi na-reach yung most people na may kailangan sa kanila kasi hindi namin nila. So we hope na there's also that need for awareness. Again, katulad ng sabi ko kanina, there's Facebook, Instagram, there's a lot in social media that they can tap and get people to know about these things, and they don't have to cost a lot. And I think that could be a good way moving forward para maging very technology friendly. Also, even our government agencies in the Philippines.
Right. ano naman, what are the other strategies, Francis, that you guys do in Elitist Kitchen to network using technology, to network with other people, to reach out more and wider market?
So we really join different groups. So I'm part of Let's Eat Pare Association of Vendors, which is one of the biggest Facebook groups in the Philippines na for the food. So, I think it's the biggest, no? And so we're around 1,400, 1,500 vendors there. And we help each other out maybe through nagtatry namin yung each other's product, we post about each other, we learn about things, we learn a lot of things. There's a lot of big support from the founder of LEP. We use also a lot of groups like BNI, which is one of the which is a premier business organization na nagtutulungan to help each other for referrals, for opportunities, and also indirectly Doto, JCI, and Rotary, because they're social civic orgs or that help communities. But because there's people there that are passionate to help, tutulungan din sila paminsan. Siyempre, ano tawag doon, good karma na tumutulong tayo and bumabalik din sa those are the things. And naalala ko lang din also na very important when it comes to support is I hope that there's more ways na matutunan namin on how to create yung mga micro-content. Kasi right now, like, ang dami ng kailangan 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds lang yung mga videos, smaller contents for bite size. Sana marami pang matutunan kami on that. Kasi yun yung para ma-maximize din yung mga platforms ngayon, especially TikTok, the Reels, stories, etc. I think that would
Dami
be
na, no? Oo nga, ng platforms partner, no? Tsaka Sir Francis. 'Di ba? Pero makakatulong talaga 'yun. Talagang napakalaki ng tulong ng technology sa mga negosyong katulad ni Sir Francis, 'di ba, sir?
Sila.
Yan, okay. So, meron ka bang special announcement dyan, Sir Francis? At yun nga, tinitingnan ko dito kanina, binabrowse ko yung iyong Facebook page. Nag-follow na ako dyan. Ayan. Invite mo naman sila at nang masundan din ang inyong Elitist Kitchen.
So, hi guys. So, I'm inviting you to like our social media, Elitist Kitchen. That's Elitist with an EAP. Parang gusto man lang to. So, Elitist Kitchen. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And you can, and what we do talaga is we make special grace boxes that have homemade dips. And also we do grazing tables, especially now na may physical events na tayo. We can do that for events, weddings, or anything. And we do also supply wines and steaks for events, no? So for events or for reselling or anything that you need, kaya namin retail and wholesale, we can do it. So especially if you guys want something very special, something to make any event memorable, grace boxes and grazing tables are the way to go.
Pero Sir Francis, pag nag-order ba kami dyan ni partner Jojo, bibigyan mo kaming discount.
Lagyan po namin ng extra.
Sige, order kami. O-order tayo dyan. Anyway, Sir Francis, maraming salamat sa iyo. At partner, go ahead.
Yes, so thank you so much, Francis, for your time. And i-follow niyo po sila kasi I'm sure na magugustuhan niyo yung product nila. Kahit di ko pa natitikman no? Pero I'm sure.
Tinitingnan ko nga lang.
It's there.
Tinitingnan ko, partner. Ang ganda, ang ganda. Thank you, Sir Francis.
Thank you, Francis.
Thank you so much.
More power. Thank you.
Alright.
Napansin ko, partner, parang puro pagkain ng guess.
Hindi talaga, kasi diba, the industry that needs help din talaga right now is the food business.
Totoo.
And I think kasi nagbubunga yung e-commerce, why not promote din yung mga food business na sa online lang din talaga kumukuha ng customers, diba?
Parang,
and I think that,
partner, nung pandemic, di naman sila masyado konti lang siguro lugi nila kasi tuloy-tuloy pa rin because of technology.
Yes. And I'm talaga, I'm a witness.
Oo.
I'm a witness of that kasi nga, 'di ba, meron ng different platforms
Correct.
to order, 'di ba? Kahit na nasa Batangas ako, maabot dito sa amin yung mga
Wow.
items na nasa Manila eh. So
Oo.
that's great, 'di ba? And that's because of the technology.
Correct.
Kaya naman po this month we are advocating technology and the use of technology to become socially responsible at the same time.
Yes,
So kung meron kayong mga personal advocacy, explore using the technology wisely and responsibly.
Correct. Wisely and responsibly. Very well said. Partner, meron ka bang gusto i-announce from the BCYF? Go ahead bago tayo magpaalam sa umagang ito for our
Yes,
episode.
kasi last week na ng April.
Ay, oo pala. Naku,
Mag-election na next month.
Excited ka na
it's
ba?
a very crucial time for the country.
Oo.
And I think, yun nga, mag-reflect din tayo like, how we can help this nation better, no? Yun nga, next week, we're going to have series of events actually as we end April, the month of technology. Meron kaming campus tour, meron ding mga parang CEO breakfast like that, you know, targeting executives, students, universities, and government and organizations. So abangan niyo po yan sa BCYF Facebook page para malaman niyo yung mga detalye.
Yes.
And actually magkakaroon din nananawagan kami kasi soon we're going to launch Pusong Pinoy Awards. Actually, partner, it's
Ano to?
yung mga foreigner. Yung mga foreigner na nagpo-promote ng Philippine culture.
Ay, yes,
Diba?
yes.
Marami ganyan sa Pilipinas ngayon eh. No? Actually, nagsistay na sila sa Philippines. So we're going to recognize these foreigners. Very soon, ilo-launch yan ng BCYF.
Galing.
Pusong Pinoy Awards.
Oo, maganda yan. Maganda yung naisip ng BCYF. Saludo tayo dyan, partner. So, abangan nila yan. And partner, tayo magpapasalamat na at ano pa yung abangan nila next Saturday for the last Saturday of April, next week.
Yes, so last Saturday po ng April, we're still gonna talk about technology. Abangan nyo po yan. And also, salamat sa patuloy na suporta ng ating mga nakikinig every Saturday at sa pag-share at paglalike po ng aming Facebook page, social media pages online. Thank you so much po.
Okay, partner, tayo magpapaalam na at maraming salamat sa ating mga naging panauhin. Partner, go ahead. Para
Yes,
sa ating,
thank you MJ
pasalamat.
Panganiban. Thank you Francis Fabi. At naku, abangan niyo po ang aming mga susunod na guests next week at sa mga susunod pang Sabado. Muli, from BCYF, ako po si Jojo Armenta.
At wala naman po sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila. Hatid po sa inyo ng RMN at BCYF. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado po, alas 10 hanggang alas 11. Ang programa po namin ni partner Jojo na
Kwentong Bayani.
Oras 10:56 in the morning.
That time check was brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
That time check was brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
That news was brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS. Pabili nga ng dishwashing liquid. Yung kalamansi, ha?
1,000 pesos.
What?
Kasama doctor's fees at antibiotic.
Misis, kapag kalamansi dishwashing liquid ang hanap mo, dapat smart ka. Smart dishwashing liquid. Mapakalamansi o lemon man, parehong may antibac. May double tanggaling formula. Tanggal galing ang sebo at bakterya.
Eh, dun na ako sa kalamansi. May antibac. Smart dishwashing liquid. Tanggalin-galing.
Smart dishwashing liquid. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
I'm Aneta Blan, the Honorary Consul of the Republic of Belarus to the Philippines. Now, diba online lahat? Of course, it's difficult. So it's important na maglalakad ka rin, healthy foods, more salads, more gulay. It's a big factor in improving our health. With my busy schedule, I discovered MX3 and I've been taking it for more than 7 years already.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ikaw ba ay magsasaka ng palay? Nais mo bang tumaas ang iyong ani at malaman ang benepisyong hatid ng makabagong makinarya at teknolohiya sa pagsasaka? Iyan ang hatid ng programang Radyo Eskwela, Angat Ani sa Tamang Makinarya. Tuwing Miyerkules at Sabado, alas 5:30 ng umaga. Tutok na! Kasama ang inyong radyoman, Ricky Rosales. Dito lang sa inyong paboritong RMN stations nationwide. Kaagapay ang Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, sangay ng Department of Agriculture. Aarangkada ang magsasaka sa tamang makinarya. Basta makinarya ang RCEF, libre. Para sa karagdagang kaalaman, makipag-ugnayan lamang sa PhilMac text line na 215-81860 for Globe at TM at 225-651-860 for Smart, TNT at Sun.
Cellphone Plus Gold.
Ako si Morito na namamaga ang aking atay. Sa loob ng 2 linggo na paggamit ko ng Santon Plus Gold, nawala ang pamamaga sa aking atay. Maraming salamat sa Santon Plus Gold.
Cellphone Plus Gold. Mas pinalakas, pinagali, pinahusay. Cellphone Plus Gold. Mabibili sa mga butika. Cellphone Plus Herbal Capsule.
Ako po si Angelica. May bukol po ako sa tuhod, kaya hirap po talaga ako maglakad. Nag-take ako ng Santon Plus araw-araw at 1 buwan lang. Palit ang bukol ko. Epektibo talaga ang Santon Plus Herbal Capsule.
Santon Plus. Mabibili sa mga butika.
Good news mula sa Department of Agriculture at PhilMec. Mag-apply at sumali sa FCA's Farmers Cooperative Associations at pwede ka nang makinabang sa programang RCEF Mechanization Program na naglalayong tulungan ng mga magsasaka na makatanggap ng mga makinaryang pansaka. Dahil sa mga makinaryang yan, maaasahan ang magandang ani at kita. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, makipag-ugnayan sa tanggapan ng PhilMec o Facebook page nito. Basta RCEF Machinery Distribution sa PhilMec yan. Aarangkada ang magsasaka sa tamang makinarya.
Santon Vitamin C. Ang alkaline ng Vitamin C.
Ako si Juliet. Lagi ako nagkaka-rashes dahil sa aking allergy. Nang sinubukan ko ang Santon Vitamin C, hindi na ako sinusumpong ng aking mga allergy.
Santon Vitamin C. Ang alkaline ng Vitamin C. Mabibili sa pinakamalapit na butika sa inyong lugar. DZXL News Break.
Magandang umaga mga kasama. Narito ng mga balita sa oras na ito. Grand rally mamaya para sa kaarawan ni VP Robredo planchado na ayon kay Senador Pangilinan. Kasama natin sa balitang yan sa XL Radyoman 1, Grace Mariano.
Ayon nga kay Senator Francis Kiko Pangilinan, planchado at handa na ang lahat para sa Grand Rally na regalo ng mga supporters ni Vice President Leni Robredo para sa kanyang karawan na gaganapin sa Pasay City mamayang hapon. Kaugnay nito ay binigyang diin ni Pangilinan ang naging pahayag ni dating Congressman Erin Tanyada na bukas sa mga ordinaryong mamamayan ang nabanggit na birthday party rally na tinaguriang ang araw ni Leni, araw nating lahat. Tinatigan ni Pangilinan ang inianunsyo ni Tanyada na ang mga makikiisa sa event ay pwedeng magsuot ng iba't ibang kulay na sisimbolo ng mga pangarap. Kabilang sa mga binanggit ni Tanyada ang puti para sa kalusugan, asul para sa trabaho, dilaw para sa edukasyon, pula para sa pagkain, pink para sa pag-angat sa buhay at iba pang mga kulay. Inaasahan ni Pangilinan na Tanyada na magiging malaki ang pagtitipon mamaya sa kabila ng mga negatibong pahayag laban kay Robredo ng kanyang mga kalaban sa eleksyon. Kasama mo sa Senado, Radyoman 1, Grace Mariano, Tatak Armen, DZXL 558.
At Senador Lacson, tiniyak na wala mangyayaring diskriminasyon sa mga anti-COVID-19 vaccines. Kasama natin sa balitang yan sa XL Radyoman 3, Silvestre Labay.
Nanindigan si Presidential Aspirant Senador Pompilo Ping Lacson na ang pagpapabakuna kontra COVID-19 ay dapat na voluntaryo at hindi mandatory bilang paggalang na rin sa mga pangunahing karapatang pantao at kalayaan. Ayon kay Lacson, hindi maaring pilitin ang mga tao na magpabakuna dahil ito ay ating karapatan. Gayunman, kailangan pa rin nating isalang-alang ang ibang mga tao. Bagamat mas gusto ni Lacson na lahat ng mga karapat-dapat na Pilipino ay mabakunahan laban sa COVID-19, sinabi niya na iginagalang niya ang mga opinyon ng may pag-alinlangan pa rin sa bakuna. Gayunpaman, mananatili anya siyang tagapagtaguyod ng mga inoculation drive na pinunduhan naman ng Estado upang maprotektahan ang mas maraming tao mula sa virus. Kasama mo sa Lacson Soto Tandem, Rod Tuman Stress, Silvestre Labay, Tata Armen, DZXL, 5
At yan po ang mga balita sa oras na ito. Viral ang totoong balita at going trending ang malagang impormasyon sa bawat Pilipino. Pag-like ang aming Facebook page, Armen DZXL 558 Manila, at i-like at subscribe ang aming YouTube channel, DZXL 558. Ako pong inyong Radyoman 4, Angel Ranquillo, Tatak Arimen. Ang oras, mga kasama, Tatak, 11:03 na magandang umaga.